Well, the Orioles have gone 4-1 since this all began on Tuesday with a victory against Seattle. That was Arrieta's game. The only game they lost was Friday in Tampa because they were shut out. They didn't score in the Guthrie complete game. Well, before today's game, manager Buck Showalter was asked about this recent surge by the starting rotation.
They've kind of answered the challenge to get a little deeper into games, and consider the opposition the last two games is pretty impressive.
Burks didn't give a lot of credit to Jake yesterday.
Jake had a really good game. They were really on the same page. It was really dictated the tempo to the hitters too. That's what. And he caught Berge before, so they had an idea.
But are you a believer that behind every great pitching performance is a pretty good catching performance?
For the most part. For the most part, there's. You're going to have exceptions to everything, and does that mean that behind every bad outing is a bad catching performance? That's not true either. So there's exceptions to everything. But he and Jake were impressive yesterday.
Is it important for Jake, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's the first time you actually won a ball game with Jake catching. So that's is that
won one with two.
One other one? Okay, but it's important. I mean, for Jake.
Maybe. I don't. I'm not one of those guys that hangs everything around one part of it, whether it's the defense, whether who caught or who pitched, or there's just so many factors that go into successes and failures that you just can't hang it around one phase of it. But Jake was real good yesterday. They scored the. They gave an E to Mark yesterday at the ball at third base. I was hoping. He was talking about he was hoping he could kind of roll over and hide the ball, but it kind of trickled out all the way behind. He had a little small margin there to kind of lay on it, and because the umpire couldn't see it, that'd have been fun.
They gave thoughts of caught stealing, and then they took it away.
Good. They took the caught stealing away?
Yeah. Initially they ruled it caught stealing,
and then they took it away.
So how they scored an error?
Did you change it to an error?
That's not possible. You got if you do one, you got to do the other.
That was originally caught stealing, and then they took it away from Jake.
Isn't it funny how players don't ask you to talk to official score about that, but they do about a hit? I guarantee you, if they'd been that, I'd have had a conversation.
So who do you think might know the rules better, Buck Showalter or whoever the official scorer was yesterday? It's either a stolen base or it's a caught stealing and an error. He's right about that. It's got to be one or the other. How about the Orioles' rotation, a 1.42 ERA in the last 5 starts? The last 5 games as a team, now this has helped out. It's slowly coming together at the plate. The team has batted .293, 3 home runs, and 19 runs scored. Okay, that's only 3.9 per game. The Orioles want to get that up to 5, but when you get that kind of starting pitching, that is enough. And when J.J. Hardy plays at shortstop, the Orioles have gone 8-3. They were 10-17 when he has not played. And how about today? It's the rubber game not only of the series, it is the rubber game of the series against Tampa Bay. It is dead even going back to 1998 when Tampa Bay came into the league.